Hermitcraft Infinity. Welcome back to Infinity. Alright, yeah, got a lot going on here. I have managed to get a bunch of stuff done, and there's a bunch more that I want to do. First up, the energy cell. It was the leadstone. I've upgraded that to hardened energy cell, and I have another one back there. And basically, power generation feeds into that one feeds into this one, and then there's this one, redstone energy cell with 10 million RF stored. Okay, this one here is currently charging. When it's done, that one will charge. For the furnace, I have sped this up with a double layer capacitor, and it's storing more. It'll run 60 RF tick and holds 200,000. That's good. Somebody in the comments mentioned that this thing would work better and faster with the capacitor in here. It took me about an hour to, well, it seemed like an hour. It took me quite a while to get an octadic capacitor built, but I've got it in there and it works good, and I am supplying this with charcoal that I'm getting from cutting down a lot of those 2x2 spruce trees that are around here, and that works pretty good. So I got a bunch of stuff smelted up here. I even have some seared bricks, which I'm going to be using, and some rubber that I've smelted up from sticky resin that I'm getting off of my rubber trees out here. Not the most efficient way to do it, but when you're first starting out with industrial craft type stuff, you have to. Alright. And here's a little clip about the ender lily. Okay, so I'm recording out of sequence here, but that's alright. One of the things I wanted to show here in this episode was the fact that I have come up with a few ender pearls. I got 4 here, 3 there, and I have, in my searching around looking for things, I have found 1 ender lily seed, and I want to get that going as quick as I can. So I've got a fluid transposer and a magma crucible here that I keep in there because I don't use them very much, but I have needed them for a few things. So we'll pop this down here and pop an ender pearl in there, pop the fluid transposer down, and this will output straight into that. 250 millibuckets, sandstone up here, infuse a bit of liquid ender into sandstone, and you know what you get? Endstone. And that's great, because I'm not even going to think about going to the end right now. But what this means is, very simply, I can say, for example, right here, drop this endstone down here, plant this ender lily on it, and it will grow. And over the period of an in-game week, I believe it is, it will grow into a mature plant that will yield an ender pearl. And there is also a small chance of it yielding another ender lily seed, which means I would then make up another bit of endstone and plant that down there and have more of them grow. Yeah, that ender lily is a pretty cool thing to have, and that came with all of this stuff. See, I've been going out and doing some flying around and exploring. I found a village that didn't have much in it, but it did have a almost fully operational smeltery. The one thing the smeltery didn't have is it didn't have a tank, and it didn't have a smeltery controller. But there was all the seared brick, a couple of casting tables, well, some casting tables, casting basins, so on. So I made up the grout, you know, with the sand and the clay and the gravel, and cooked that up, got myself a couple stacks of seared bricks. I probably will never need that much again. I have picked up a few records. I've broken a couple of spawners, but you know, the ones that have cave spiders in them, they're underneath the greatwood trees with spider webs in them. Yeah. Got a few bits of iridium ore, Some tin ingots. I need to process that because they're the wrong kind. Some copper. Same thing there. There's some dark steel. I don't know what I'm going to do with that. I'll leave it there. Some thaumium. I'll be using that later. Ender fragment. Not sure what that goes with. Here's something interesting. A loot bag. This is uncommon treasure, and this one is common treasure. So let me go ahead and ditch that back in there for the moment, just briefly. Alright, here's our common treasure. And what did we get? We got 8 gold coins. I don't know what that's worth. It's a Hermitcraft thing, so okay. And then a knowledge fragment. Alright. Stick this stuff in the Hermitcraft box. And now, uncommon treasure. Oh, potion of decay, 12 gold coins, and then a couple of emeralds. That's great. Alright, pop these away in there. And, oh, I went ahead, I made this sleeping bag thing. It's really kind of great. Just some wool, a few pieces of carpet, and some wool. And you get the sleeping bag, and what this does is that anytime you're out in the world and you need to sleep, you just right click with this on the ground, and okay, it's not nighttime, but it'll let you sleep without resetting your spawn. So it gets you some daylight without having to worry about, oh god, I reset my spawn to a place I don't want to be. I'm going to put these emeralds away for right now. There was something I wanted to use them for, but I can't think of what it is right now, so I'm going to just move on. Okay, next up, we've got something else I saw. See, I was looking around at NEI about Nether Quartz, because I wanted to see if there was a way to make the stuff, because I don't have very much left, and I didn't have a whole lot to start with. But I figured maybe some mod had a way to make Nether Quartz. And so I go, Nether Quartz, and yeah, you smelt it from dense this, or from these quartz spider nests, which I have not seen, or from regular Nether Quartz ores, or in a macerator, you put quartz stairs in there and get 6, or you can put stone stairs in a macerator and get 2. Now this is unheard of. I've never heard of anything like this. Stone stairs, the kind that you make with cobblestone. Put it in a macerator and get 2 Nether Quartz. So I don't even know if this is actually a thing that's going to work, but according to NEI, it should. So let's get cranking on this, because this, if it really does work, is going to be painfully cool. I'm just going to make a couple of these hammers because they go kind of quickly. And then some iron plates. I'm not even sure how many. I'll start with 25 and see if that's enough. I know I'm going to need this. Your cutter. Now I need to mash up some of this copper. And then grab the right thing. Cut the copper into copper cable. Mix copper cable with rubber. And get me some insulated copper cable. I need to mash and slice. I need to mash and slice a bit of tin. Yeah. Been a while since I've done anything with IC2, but that's all right. It comes back, and this needs to be insulated as well. So some more of that rubber. All right. Yeah, I'm going to need a bit of redstone and. Oh, there it is right there. And that, by the way, is all the redstone I've got left in the world. I'm going to have to go out and do a serious lot of mining. Alright, so some of these, the tin ones. tins. Some of the tin needs to be mashed down into its second tier tin item casing. And yeah, that's probably more than I need. I don't care. So this, I need 1, 2, 3 batteries. No, wait a minute. Yeah, I'm going to need another one. I am going to need another one. Okay. And let me get some wood. I know I've got some around here. Okay, here we go. Okay, it doesn't want to shift click in. Alright, there's our bat box. We need a source of power. So, furnace, machine casing, and a battery. Machine casing, iron plates around like so. Pop the battery up. Oh, wait a minute. Make the furnace brain. There we go. Furnace, machine casing, and a battery. We have a generator. Bang. Okay. Now we need the macerator. And okay, I need another machine casing and a circuit. Bang, there's our macerator. Okay. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and set this up down below for the time being. Now this room I carved out, I went and made a turtle, and I set him up here, and I had him do an excavate 10 by 10 here. And this room was made by, well, by the turtle. And I'm going to be running more of that, but I need to hang around and stay in the area, or the chunk will unload and it won't be working too great. So, generator, let's just throw it down here. Macerator, actually, put that here. Bat box in between them. And go get some coal, genius. Oh. Put it in the right side, it might actually work. Alright, now, let's see, have I got some cobble? Here's something else that I discovered recently. I don't remember, I don't know if this was in other packs or not, but you hit C. Bang! You got a crafting grid right there on the floor. And so I just take the cobble and right click in the squares I want it in. Bang! Hit C again. Whoops, while pointing at that one, and it picks it up, and you got some stairs. So let's throw these stone stairs into this. Oh, it's not getting power from the bat box. Oh yeah, okay. This thing doesn't work like that with touching, so can I just pick it up with a wrench? Not with that wrench. Okay, bat box I remember. You can pick that up with this, and I believe this you can too. I hope so, or I'm going to have to remake it. Okay, I'm going to have to remake. New macerator, and I'll get a industrial craft wrench before I try to move it again. And let's see, is this powering up? Yes, it is. Alright, let's throw these stairs in there. Well, shift click doesn't work. Okay. We don't need to know about that, so apparently you cannot put stairs in the macerator, even though the recipe says that you can get. Okay, it'll accept cobble, but stone stairs will not go into the macerator, despite that NEI says. Okay, I know NEI is not the be-all, end-all, know-it-all, but it's supposed to be accurate. Stone stairs in a macerator equals 2 nether quartz, according to this right here. Well, it was worth trying. And honestly, I'm probably going to try it again with a hopper, just for giggles. So, okay, it's confirmed. Stone stairs won't go into the macerator no matter how you try it. All right, I really had to try it. All right, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go ahead and throw this bat box down here. I believe that dot is the output slot, and so I can have this, the copper cable, bang right there. Yes, we're connected, we're charging, and then other IC2 machines will be powered coming off of that line. And I'll have more power coming in from other arrangements. I'm going to get some IC2 solar panels put together in the next little while, and we'll be going with that. Also, I did get this jetpack upgraded to reinforced, and I did finish making the second one. It's still a tier 1. It is going to need to be upgraded first to hardened with all this Invar stuff, and then to reinforced with, again, a lot of the same stuff, but with Electrum, and in this case Signalum as well. So that's going to be, well, time consuming is more like anything else, but that's all right. We're getting stuff done, a lot more stuff going on, and I'm expecting to get started with Thaumcraft and Botania very soon. Thanks for watching. Take it easy. I'm out of here.